Siemano, gramy w Secret Files. Tunguska, zostały nam ostatnie 2 rozdziały z 10. Dzisiaj chciałbym przejść tą grę, więc mam nadzieję, że ją przejdziemy. Jest to nasza przerwa między FNAF-em. Także jeszcze ładowarkę muszę sobie wziąć, sorry. Boże, wszystko przeciwko mnie. Jesteśmy już w jaskini na Antarktydzie, czy gdzieś tam. Wiem, że tutaj było kilka rzeczy, które mieliśmy zrobić, ale nie zrobiliśmy. Gdzie jest ten Discord? Dam wam szybko znać. Dobra, dałem. Wszystkie wiadomości. Dobra. Więc tu poczytaliśmy. Ale jest jeszcze this.
An excerpt from the travel journal of a certain Dr. Evans. My father considered getting these documents to be so important that he intentionally coded all documents that deal with this subject.
I've only been here in northern India for a few months and have already heard rumors of the mysterious mountain tribe's returns. The Zepa tribe supposedly live in seclusion in particularly rough area of the Himalayas. Folk say that they have hypnotic abilities which they supposedly owe to their hoary, circular-shaped artifacts. The Zopa are able to protect themselves from intruders with the help of their strange powers. My curiosity is nothing new, but my dreams have been renowned because I have finally managed to organize an expedition. Unfortunately, the directions to the hidden valley of the Zopa are very vague, but I'm going to try. I simply have to try. When I'm away, if only half of the stories about the Zopa supernatural and hypnotic abilities are true, then we are all standing on the edge of the biggest scientific sensation since the discovery of the pyramids of Giza. We have been advancing higher into the steppe in ice mountains of the Himalayas for days. I admit, sometimes I feel the urge to simply turn around. It's like an inner voice, but my will is stronger. For now. Those cowardly dogs. Today, the members of my support team simply took off. They ran away like scared chickens. 2 of them fell to their death. I don't know if the other ones will make it. A teraz nie miało być live FNAF, ale powiem ci... I FNAF jest nie do przejścia, ani FNAF 2. No ciężko jest. Musimy przejść najpierw Tunguskę. Tak jest, mój cel dzisiaj, zostały nam tylko 2 ostatnie rozdziały. Tunguskę musimy przejść. Bo będziemy zaczynać to 3D, tą twoją grę. Dlatego chcę skończyć Tunguskę, żeby zacząć twoją grę. Warriors 3D, jakkolwiek się nazywała, mam zapisane. Na spokojnie. Musimy przejść Tunguskę, żeby zacząć twoją. No i jeszcze chcieliście Undertale. Więc tak. They ran away like scared chickens. Two of them fell to their death. I don't know if the other one will make it. I also don't have time to think about them. I have to keep going. I've not been alone for the past 2 days. I had to leave most of my equipment behind, and yet I have the feeling that the remaining baggage keeps getting heavier. I have to get rid of more ballast, but I don't have anything more to spare. I'm tired, so unbelievably tired. I know that I have to keep going, but I don't know how. I wonder if I will see my daughter again. How long have I been lying here? I have a vague memory of pulling myself into a large ledge. Everything around me was white, then everything went black. The veil in front of my eyes is now slowly lifting. I see a cave, but my legs refuse to stand up. I'm lying in the British hospital in northern India. They told me that I was discovered 10 days ago by Tibetan monks lying unconscious on the bank of a river near the city of Lhasa. Since I had a severe fever, the monks apparently took care of me and they brought me to the military hospital. They are telling me that I often babbled in confused sentence fragments. The monks wrote my words down. The ruling guardian, he sees everything, and he comes from far away. What do those words mean, and what kind of weird sketch is this that I stuck to the back in the diary and which I apparently made myself? It looked like some kind of sign of zodiac. I'm desperately trying to remember, but I simply can't. A lot of time has passed, time is which I have searched my brain for memories, in vain. I simply have no choice. I have to go back. I'm going to try to organize a net expedition as soon as possible. I have everything together, a map of the region, a couple of scientists, the necessary support team. But I can't set off. Instead, I have to argue with rich idiots who don't believe me and that don't want to finance my expedition. In a, if a miracle doesn't happen now, I will never be able to finish my life work. The rich, snooty upstarts refuse to give me any money, and the bank don't want to either. They are banished the fascinating Zappa tribe into the realm of myths and legends. There is it. Huh. Okej, czyli jesteśmy tutaj. Mamy misia.
For sure. Without Oleg, I never would have found this cave. A small round hole in the rock.
Hmm.
I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening. I can push the I can push the
Hmm.
It could come from a yak.
Hmm.
It could come from a yak.
Hmm.
I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Patterns were chiseled into the rock here. I wonder what they mean. Patterns were chiseled into the rock here. Pretty big rock. It's too heavy. I can't move it. I was lucky that there is another drain. Otherwise, the entire cave would probably be underwater already. The bag was next to the skeleton, and the rising waters brought it to the surface. This means that the contents can't be that heavy. Oh, a bone. It looks weird, somehow unnatural. Patterns were chiseled into the rock here. I wonder what they mean. I can push the part into the opening without any problem. I can push the... The bone caught on something. I can't get it out anymore. This room emanates a weird atmosphere. I can't describe it exactly. Unreal, as if one is entering a different world. These lines and circles look almost like the sketches that Manuel Perez made in Cuba.
This thing has all the bells and whistles.
There's no reception. These lines and circles look almost like the... Small humans flee from a huge unshapely object into a cave. Small humans flee from a huge unshapely object into a cave. Small humans flee from a huge unshapely object into a cave. The head was chiseled directly out of the massive rock face.
To, co mieli na naszyjniku.
The head was chiseled directly out of the massive rock face. It depicts the fall of a huge, unshapely object. The broken down trees around the crash site remind me a bit of photos that I once saw of the Tunguska region after the 1908 catastrophe. The head was chiseled. An excerpt from the...
That's important. Ile mamy punktów? Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, osiem, 12. 12. To akurat łatwe. Dobra, to nie jest łatwe. Już.
An excerpt from
Ja wiem, że to tu jest. Bez sensu.
for sure. I can push the part.
Tu jest czerwone.
An excerpt from the
Bez sensu. No mam tu zdjęcie, ale co dalej? No to wiem. Udało się. Wow. Czyli musiały być obok siebie po prostu. Super.
Strange disc. Really looks rather insignificant, but it feels warm. And I have the feeling as if some sort of weird energy is emanating from it. I'll show it to Oleg. Maybe he's got an idea about what we should do with it. Oleg! I was just coming to you.
I see you really did it. Congratulations. We were not mistaken about you.
Thanks. What do you mean by...
I'll explain that later. The boss is waiting. Kambursky to station. Requesting permission to land.
Ah, Oleg, I heard you actually found this metal thing?
Hello, Sergei. Yes, everything actually went as we hoped. The girl was really good.
Excellent work. The boss will be pleased.
Now what are we going to do with her?
The boss's orders were clear.
Is that really necessary?
Well, it is a shame with that cute ass. But with some luck, it'll keep fresh on ice. And now, turn the water on.
Okay. Nothing.
What a piece of crap! The damn thing's broken again! Let's see what the problem is. We should hurry, though. The prototype is as good as ready for use. You see, and the boss is waiting for us.
And the little one?
We won't be gone long. We'll take care of her later. There's a piece missing here. Looks like it was torn out.
Sabotage?
Could be. You take care of it. I have to get back to our scientific genius.
Okay.
Oh, God. I hurt all over, and I'm totally freezing. Where am I? I can only vaguely remember that Oleg knocked me out. But why? I really thought he was someone I could trust. Yet another bad judgment. This thing helps unclog stopped-up toilets. A video camera in the bathroom? I wouldn't want to take a shower in here. I can't reach it. A bathtub filled with bubbles, a glass of red wine, and someone to massage my back. I think I want to go home. There's no water coming out. A bathtub filled with... There's no water coming out. Extra soft and fluffy 3 layers. Extra soft. A stationary drill. A metal bit is in it. It works! It works!
Metal drill. Okay.
I'll take everything with me that is not on the trees by the time I count to 3. I have a vague idea. You can do thread cutting with that. I know, a very risky assumption, but you can't win if you don't try. I have a vague idea. You can do thread cutting with that. I know, a very risky assumption. It reminds me of the part I found in Moscow at the train station. In the meantime, it appears to have entered series production. Now it even has a rubber coating on the grip. You can use this to seal windows, or become a lifeguard on TV. A metal plate. A vise, standard equipment in any shop that has at least half the equipment it needs. A vise, standard equipment in any shop that has at least half the equipment it needs. Could be a kind of master key that can be replicated in the workshop as needed. Could be a kind of master key. A single egg is visible through the plate of glass. The machine can probably be opened with key commands. I do not know the number combination, and if I just simply break the glass, then the contents will probably be destroyed by the falling glass splinters. is throwing sparks when it gets in contact with the metal plate. The drill is throwing sparks when it gets in contact with the metal plate. The sparks from the drill set the paper on fire. I actually managed to create a little fire with the drill. Not bad, Nina. Not bad at all. I should have learned by now that I can't simply hold metallic items. The door is locked. The lock is completely iced over. I can't get the key into it. It reminds me of the... I'm going to freeze to death pretty soon, but at least the key... The hot key is melting the ice, so the lock is now open.
Nie wiem, co tam się dzieje na dworze, ale jest. Zamieć? Nie wiem.
I assume that by entering numbers, one can extend a bridge to the room on the other side. I don't have the slightest clue what I should enter. And what happens if I enter the wrong combination too many times? I should look around for clues first. How am I supposed to get across? Fly? Oh, this appears to be something like a control room. And what is that down there?
Problem solved?
Not quite. But at least I found our saboteur. There was a terrible, regrettable accident just now.
That's too bad. What's going on with the water?
That isn't important right now. I need you here.
Odin, may I introduce you to Professor Charleroi, our scientific leader?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, sure. Save it. We don't have time. The boss will be here soon, and I want to have everything ready to go by then.
Oleg, Sergei, and this Nicole Charleroi seem to be like a kind of complete assembly of all the human scum on Earth. Right now, I'm really tempted to jump through the window and send all three of them to... But what are they doing down there? And what kind of machine is that? I don't know for sure what is going on here, but I'm really sure that it is something quite nasty. And this I know. As soon as I get even the slightest chance, I will mess up their plans, but big.
Tam jest zamieć śnieżna na dworze.
A huge plasma screen. What do they need all those video recorders for? None of them has a cassette inside.
Okay.
They all appear to be very busy down there. I should take advantage of it. They all appear... It all looks terribly complicated, at least for someone who knows frighteningly little about it. There are 3,000 switches here and not one is labeled. I'm not even going to try it. None of the monitors shows anyone. It's probably possible to switch from one room to another somehow, but I can't find the right knobs. A single piece of explosive is still in there. I think I'll take it with me. They seem to work like hand grenades. Pull the ring and make sure to get rid of it real quick. Empty. A freight elevator. But there doesn't appear to be a way to summon the elevator up from here. I think that's a water pump. It's not running though. I assume it is responsible for the running water and the heating. That's probably why it's so cold in here. It's not making a sound. Something isn't right. The freight elevator does not appear to be very stable. One of the cables has already broken, and the one next to it doesn't look like it is going to last much longer either. A completely normal fishing rod without any kind of frills, but rather robust. A completely normal... That's the way outside. I'm already freezing my butt off in here, and it's not going to be any warmer out there. 10 polar bears couldn't get me out of here while I'm wearing these clothes. No idea what that does. Nothing is happening. Maybe the switch is broken. The freight elevator does... That's the way...
Dziwne. Dobra, na tym kończymy. Robimy przerwę kolacyjną jak zawsze i wracamy po przerwie. Trudny jest ten rozdział. Niby coś mamy, ale nic.